It's a time to make a few brief introductions. My name is Michael O'Shea. I'm a marketing partner with Makesbridge. That's me with the fish there. I'll be reviewing some ideas on your email marketing efforts and some tips on nurturing clients, etc. My role here is to help establish partnerships with clients like @Realty and develop those relationships. I also am joined by Junaid Akram. He's a premier account rep. Junaid's been with Makesbridge for several years. He's a general guru on the use of the platform, and his roles include business development. He also does a lot of customer outreach and supporting people adopting the system. So we're going to try and keep things moving today, try and keep this short but informative. So I'm going to start off today with a basic outline of what we're going to do. I'm going to run through some fun facts on real estate and email marketing that I think might be interesting. I'm going to go through some ideas on nurturing relationships via email. And once we're through with that, I'm going to turn it over to Junaid, and he's going to show you how you can access Makesbridge via your Salesforce partner community. He's going to go over how to create some effective marketing messages by using the @Realty email templates that are already loaded into your account once you get signed up and onboarded. And also go through some tips for using the Makesbridge Easy Editor that'll hopefully allow you to create some nice copy for your clients and maybe make it a little bit easier to do that. Then we're going to go through some ways that you can select the proper audience. Segmentation is key in email marketing, and we have also taken some steps to already preload some dynamic lists in your account that you can use for segmentation. And then we're going to go through a quick review of how you can monitor your engagement through Analytics 101, we'll call it. Basic introduction to the kind of feedback that you get from your campaigns, how to access that, and some ideas on how you can use that to your advantage. If we have some time, we will also take some questions. So, fun facts, real estate and email marketing. Okay, so I got most of this information from the Digital Marketing Association, and this is just some statistics and feedback on specific to the real estate industry on email marketing. So for one thing, I mean, this is probably no surprise to anyone, but 92% of real estate consumers use online searches. Duh, right? Of course. People go online to look for houses. But through email marketing, the importance of it is you can direct those people to the @Realty website. Not only that, but whenever someone clicks through on one of your emails, we place a cookie on that contact. And you'll see later how in your analytics you can not only see that they clicked on your email, but you can see all their website visits, not just related to that visit, but anytime they come back and revisit the @Realty website. So you'll be able to see what listings, what pages, what interests and engagement your contacts and leads are having with your website. 98%, which is a big number, but it says 98% of top producing agents say email is the best for converting leads into business. Top producing agents was defined as people with $100,000 or more in income, and I think that a lot of this is, frankly, a lot of the email engagement they're talking about is probably driven by the mothership or the parent company. But your individual efforts can be key and can differentiate you from the pack as far as nurturing client relationships. Okay, 74% of consumers prefer communication via email compared to traditional mailers. So this is real estate consumers. And it was a survey done, and it just says people would prefer to click on an email and look through some listings and probably click through to a website to get information rather than traditional mailers, which a lot of times actually don't reach the audience. 76% of emails are opened in the first 48 hours. So this is out of the people who will actually open your email, 76% of them will open them in the first 48 hours. That gives you an edge on your competition. Timing is critical in the real estate business, and being the person with the information at the right time for the right client can get you closes. The average open rate across the real estate industry is 21 to 22% on email marketing efforts. That is probably something that you're saying, wow, is that good? Is that bad? Where does that fall? That's a nice number. In general, the industry sees average open rates of about 15 to 18%. What we're seeing with the at-realty agents using Makesbridge, with the very small sample size that we have so far, is we're seeing open rates more up in the 30 and 40% range. We believe the reason for this is some of the simple segmentation tools that we've implemented in each account that we'll show you later, but the bottom line is we're seeing really good open rates, and that's a positive. Okay, so now that we're through the fun facts, we're going to go into nurturing relationships via email. Some of you may have experience with doing email marketing. Some of you may be completely new to this. So here's some thoughts. One thing is pacing your outreach. Less is more a lot of times. What you want to do is create a plan and stick to it. You can adjust that plan as you see the engagement levels you're getting, but make a plan, a simple plan, and just make sure you follow through on it, okay? We have created a set of templates that are preloaded into each at-realty agent's account. 2 of those templates are for new listings and just sold. Those are going to be one-off emails that you send out. There's also 3 templates that we suggest you consider using for your outreach planning. There's a buyer's interest template, a seller's interest template, and a lifestyles template. What we've seen other agencies do in the past, and agents very successfully, to keep in contact with clients and to nurture those long-term relationships, is to send a monthly buyer's email, a monthly seller's interest email, and then quarterly do a lifestyles email that simply is promoting whatever area you represent. Things that are going on there, community activities, whatever it is to build interest in the community that you're selling property in. And so using those templates and with that pacing has been very successful with agents in the past, with other real estate agents that we have worked with. So when you're thinking about what you're going to put into your messages, think about being a resource. Not just a salesperson, but a resource. Provide useful marketing updates and insights within the copy of your email. People love to see what their property is worth, where the market's going, mortgage rate information, whatever it is you think is important and useful. Have a reason for people to open your email other than just to view the latest, listing or sold. Try and give them some marketing information. That will increase your long-term engagement over time and cultivate your open rates. Target your audience. We have, as I mentioned and we'll show you later, preset dynamic lists already set up in your account. These lists automatically populate clients from your Salesforce instance based on the fields you put into with that when you enter that client. So if it's a buyer, it's going to fall into the buyer's list. If it's a seller, it's going to sell into the seller's list. And those are dynamically populated. You don't have to mess with them. You just use them when it's time to create a campaign. The other thing I would suggest is leverage your campaign analytics. You get awesome analytics with Makesbridge. Take time to learn how to use it and to review it. See the engagement. See the page views. What are people looking at? Are they looking at your listings? Are they looking at Are they looking at listings in other areas? Maybe they're thinking of moving. Who knows? But you can get a lot of information from your engagement analytics and use that to adjust your messaging based on the feedback you're getting and the engagement levels you see. If you're sending out a lifestyles thing quarterly, and man, it's the best one, it gets 50% open rates. Wow, okay, maybe you should do that every 2 months instead of every 3 months. People like it. Last thing I'll say on nurturing relationships is add some personal touches. Build your personality into your emails. Client testimonials are a great thing to do. You know, you have a happy client, ask them to write you a testimonial, put it on the footer of your emails. You know, include a family photo or you and your dog, whatever it is, something to add a little personal touch. I think you'll find that that will be a long-term benefit and makes for a good nurturing strategy. So that is my part. Junaid, I want to pass it over to you now so that you can do an actual demo on some of the things we talked about and take it from here. Okay?
Sure thing. And thanks a lot, Mike, for sharing all that information. I'm basically switching the screen now. So, Mike, let me know once you see my screen.
Here you go.
Is it appearing fine?
I think so, yes.
Great. So, once again, thank you everybody for joining this. I'll be taking the next step here, which is basically walking you guys through how to basically create an email off of your listing on the website. So those of you who have the Makesbridge account, and some of you have just requested yesterday, we are working on it, and we'll be able to basically give you your accounts ready by within next 30. Yeah, I think it's going to be the 36 hours. So yeah, we're already on that part. So those who are using it, you know that once you have your accounts ready, you basically click on the BMS publish email, and that launches your Makesbridge dashboard. And I already have one tab open for what happens next, just to save that time. So the Makesbridge dashboard basically comes right within your partner community account. So really, I mean, it's a very simple process. You can just straight away go into add campaign, and I'm just going to name it for now something like buyers interest 2, and I'm just going to click create. So it's a 4-stage process. We have tried to keep it as simple as possible because that's what really you guys need to do basically. So as soon as you start a campaign, you will notice we have already filled everything for you. That is your from email address, your from name, and reply to email address. That will all be there, pre-populated for you. The only thing you would need to enter is what should be the subject line for your email. So maybe for the demo purposes, I can just enter great opportunity or something. And all I have to do is basically click next. So it's just the subject line, and then you click next, and as soon as you click on the next button, you basically directly land into the template gallery. So as Michael has just mentioned, that we are providing you some preloaded templates. So you will always find them at the top. These are all featured templates that are ability specific templates. So, and some of the templates that Michael has just mentioned, it was lifestyle newsletter, seller's interest, and buyer's interest. So these were the 3 templates he just mentioned, and now I'm going to basically take one of the template from these 3, and maybe I can just go into the buyer's interest. So here I just click on select template, and that's basically going to bring me into the easy editor area where I can make changes to this template, and which I'm going to do in a moment. So again, for these templates, what we are doing is that we are doing all the personalization for you, meaning your names, your signatures, within these templates, you will find them preloaded, so you don't have to worry about that part. This particular example is, is off of Leela Taylor, so that's why you'll see her name here. And if I scroll down, you can see that we've got some image placeholders. So definitely, by looking at these, you can get a feeling that these are the areas where you can just simply drag and drop your images. And as I scroll down, then we have a button here for you to basically hyperlink and have your recipients search more listing. So here, the heading closing, it could be something, as Michael gave some tips on, what ought to be into the email in terms of more personalized, or, in case if you want to give some description of yours, that can go in there. Now, to basically make it quick, like how do we go about it, if we have to change something, or if we have to basically load something into this template. So again, I have, Leela's example here. What I'm going to do basically, I'm going to pull one of the, what we call listings on her profile. I'm just going to click on this. And my main aim here is to basically show how you can fetch this information and basically paste it into that template that we just seen over there. So I know we also have a tutorial video on this, that's available on the Makesbridge Aquility page, but this is going to be a bit more detailed, so you know how basically all gets done. Now, before I basically start pasting anything into the template, the best practice for us before we do the copy pasting is to have something like Notepad for those who use PC, or those who are on Mac. There's an app, built-in app, which is called Text Edit. You should have that up. The reason for that is because, when you're copying from a web page like that, it can bring hidden formatting onto the template. That can cause some breaking to the formatting. So what really has to be done here is you just copy from the website and then paste it into the Notepad or Text Edit. And then copy from that Notepad or Text Edit, and then you can just paste that into what we call the template. And then it's not going to cause any sort of trouble here. So, for example, if I just want to pick Paradise here, this part, oops, let me just do that again. And I just want to replace that with town or area. I can just get rid of town area example from there. And after that, your name, etc. will be there. Now, for the images, again, very simple process for the images. You have your images already on the listing page. So, you can either choose the best images that you want to place on this template. For example, if I want to pick this image here, so I just click on, right-click on this image. I can save it as image. If you want to keep this name, fine, but, if you just want to be specific, or if you want to be organized, so you can just name this image something like a short name, image 2, 3, or something like that, and you can just save it. You can just bring up the next image. I'm just going to repeat the same. I'm going to be basically sticking to 2 images. So I'm going to name it images 2.4. So now that I have 2 of the images saved onto my local computer, it's as easy as clicking this image library here, and then we have an upload button here. So you can basically double-click your downloaded images, and they will be instantly uploaded into this gallery for you. So I'm going to choose another one. Okay, so as soon as those images are in there, now it's a really simple process that you can just drag and drop these images onto these placeholder. And you would notice as soon as you drag and drop an image on these placeholders, they will be replaced by the image that you are placing on them. So I've got a few other images for just examples, so I'm just going to put them here. And now, in case if you want to type in the description of this image, so again, this text is editable, so you can, either you can copy paste off of your listing, or in case if you want to type in something manually, so you can do that part as well. View listing, just in case, if you want to make sure that anybody who's viewing this image should also, when they click on view listing, should land onto the correct listing page. That's where you can take the URL from your browser. You just have to double click, copy the URL, and you can just, this is the standard icons for hyperlink, and this is to basically remove the hyperlink. So I'm going to click on the green one that I want to hyperlink this with that page, and I clicked insert button, and that's pretty much it. I have successfully listed this page right here with this text here, which says view listing under this image. So similarly, I can perform with the other images. I can just type their description. I can hyperlink the proper listing pages with the view listing text at the bottom in blue here. And then if you want to give sort of like this was just my thought, but it could be different for you. Search more listings. So that's where. What you can do is basically, you do have your AtReality profile page on the website, so you can literally take your profile page URL and you can attach that with search more listings. So meaning if anybody who really wants to see what else is available out there, they can basically click on that and land onto your profile, and then they can start looking into some other listings that you have over there. Now, this is, again, this could be something totally different, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type in about Leela Taylor. So, if I want to, as an agent, if I want to just put something about myself, that could be as easy as you have already onto the website. So you can just, again, copy that. Process is the same. We paste that back into the notepad for the PC and text edit for the Mac. And I can just recopy that from there, go back, and here I can just paste whatever I have just copied, and I can just get rid of other stuff that's there. If I want to add line breaks, I can add more line breaks over there. Now this is what so far what I've done. Basically, I have just worked with what I have on this template. You're not limited to that. We have done that in a way so you don't have to really create something from super scratch. That's why the built-in template is there. But other than that, if you would want to add some sort of additional blocks, so you can find that under building blocks. And especially under building blocks, we've got few categories here, and if you want to have more options for the blocks, then we have a lot of different blocks that you can drag and drop onto this template. For example, if I just scroll down here, and I just want to add a block which can hold up to 3 more images. So far I have everything arranged vertically at the top. So if I drop it here, I can have 3 of the images which I can set horizontally, just like that. And the process is again the same. I can just drag and drop images into this placeholder. So if I just quickly do 1 or 2, you'll notice that they appear instantly. Now, one of the blocks which can really be useful for you guys was a testimonial block. So, we know that you guys have great testimonials on the YouTube, and that's what we have been seeing. So, if I scroll down here, we've got like 2 testimonial blocks which you can use on these templates. So, for example, if below this button or here, if I want to grab and drop any of these testimonial blocks, so you would notice as soon as you grab that block and try to bring onto the template, you will notice these green lines. So wherever these green lines are appearing, basically these are the dropping areas. So I can just basically put this testimonial block right there. If this is a recent testimonial given by your client, so basically you can have his or her image here, and you can again copy paste the testimonial in the template. So when this email goes out, people can basically read that. You will in case if you need space between here and the template, so we've got spacers for you. So these are all the spacers. You can basically add some spaces, and this will make sure that everything is not joined together once you send out this campaign. So you can just add some of these spacers wherever you want to give some space. So in here, maybe for quickly, I just want to add my photo just to give you guys quick demo on that part. And yeah, it's again easy to edit. Okay, and then you can have the testimonial going at the bottom. Now, once everything is done, and you think that this template looks fine and it's ready to go, then make sure you click this save button here. So it's gonna give you a confirmation message at the top that your step number 2 has been saved. Now, just in case if you want to test this out before sending out to your recipients, so we've got a preview option here, which is click to preview. If you click on this eye icon, so you will be able to see the preview of this template, and also you can enter your email address here to basically send yourself a preview. So this is going to confirm before even you send out something how basically it looks like once it arrives into the inbox. So I'm basically sending it to 2 of my email addresses right now. So once your preview looks fine, you think that it's ready to go, all left for you is to click the next button, and that's where we're going to basically go towards our dynamic listing that Michael has been speaking about. So you will find your dynamic listing within the target. So you'll have to click on select targets, and each of your accounts we are creating, we are basically populating those accounts with these 4 dynamic lists here. These are getting updated automatically. So, as Michael said, that you really don't need to be worried about it. So whenever you're sending your email, this will be updated for sure. So potential buyers, you can either choose one target, or if you also want to send it to your at-ready folks, you can choose them as well. So you're not limited to one, but you can basically choose more than one target for your email that's about to go out. So once you have chosen the target, then it's really the last step, which is going to be scheduling this campaign. And here we go. It's the last stage where either you can send it instantly by choosing send now, or you can schedule it for the future, which is like, you can just choose day and the future day, future time, and the time is as of US Pacific, and you just need to hit the schedule button to make this go out. And that's pretty much it. And Michael, I think my part is done for the template creation. If you want to take over from here.
Oh, okay. Did we want to show quickly, I know we were running a little over time, did you want to run through a little bit of the analytics that you can get from your email?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I can just go over that quickly. So this is going to be a live example, and pardon me, because I had to show two accounts, so I'm directly logged into this one. It's the same interface. This is more like a real-life example. JJ has sent you an invitation yesterday, and as a result, all of we are basically talking here. So I just want to present that what analytics do we get, or how we have been tracking you, and similarly how you can basically track when it comes for your emails that goes out. So just give me a moment. It just logged out. I just need to just quickly log back. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, guys, please, you can just type into the chat box. We'll try to answer as many as we can right now, and those which we won't be able to, we'll definitely get back to you via email. So I'm just getting back into the account. Thank you for holding. Okay, so yeah, this is a very good example, because it's I felt like it's more like a real life example, because this invitation for webinar went out to you guys yesterday, we are about to see the stats on that email. So this email was sent to 463 people, and this is exactly what you're going to get once your emails are going to go out. We will obviously provide you who opened your email. So in this case, 193 people opened the email. It's a 42% open rate, which is excellent. And then we'll provide you the clickers, like what people are clicking on your emails. So in your case, what links that you have sent out are being clicked, and your top links will appear here at the top. With unique clickers next to each link. Now, as soon as somebody clicks, as Michael mentioned, after that we start noting down what pages on the website are they viewing. So, under page views, it's another name of web visits. So under web visits, basically, or page views, you will be able to see, what else your recipient have been looking onto the website. So for example, if I have to click David here, I can see he has viewed additional 3 pages as a result to JJ's email. So, I can see that after that email, he went on to the landing page, where he submitted the landing page for the signing up for the webinar, and he also visited the thank you page, and he had another visit to the landing page. So similarly, in your case, you will be able to see what listing or what pages on the website as a result to your email, your recipients are going on, and you can basically track them down. You can read their behavior. You can have to follow up accordingly with them, and getting a more warm conversation versus going after somebody who's not that much interested. So that's what you'll be getting against all of your email campaigns, and this is a great info that we provide, and it's really helpful, and it's all real time. Michael?
Okay. Well, great. Thanks for that, Junaid. Appreciate that. Just so folks know, that information is available right inside your Salesforce instance as well. Junaid, give me a second here, and then I'll have you make me the presenter. We're almost done, folks. Thanks for bearing with us. I'm just going to do quick outline just to let you know that what you're going to do, if some of you have already signed up and already have your accounts established, terrific. If you're thinking about setting up an account, please reach out to us and we'll get you going. There is no cost to @Realty Agents. It's part of your package with @Realty. what we will do at that time is we will set up your Salesforce integration, including the recurring contact imports and field mapping, so you don't have to worry about that. We will load the AppRealty email templates, including the personalization with your signatures, etc. And we'll set up the links for you that update 24/7 that we just showed you. So just so you know, each account is tested for basic functionality, and we do all this setup, so allow us a few days from the time you request a setup until you get back a note that everything's up. So Junaid, do we have any questions we can answer real quick?
Yeah, I'm doing that already.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if we don't get a chance to respond to you right away via the chat, please don't hesitate to reach out to Junaid or I, and we'll be happy to get back with you. Junaid, why don't you type in your email into the chat, and we just want, again, thank you for your time today. We're here to help, so if you have any questions going forward, we're here to give you assistance. We hope you enjoy the system, and we hope you get some great results from it. We'll be doing another webinar probably in 2 weeks, and we'll be continuing to do these over time to give you greater depth of what the platform can do, because there's quite a lot that Makesbridge can do for you. But we hope this gets you started, and have a terrific day. Junaid, you got any closing thoughts?
Yeah, for sure. We will be sending this recording to everybody who joined this webinar, and the recording of this session will also be available on Makesbridge AppRealty page. So we'll keep you posted with all the latest tutorial videos and the webinar that we are doing, just in case if you want to listen to anything and just for a quick recap. And other than that, if you have any questions, you can directly contact me. I have typed in my email address, which is junaid@makesbridge.com, and we'll go from there. And again, a quick note for those who have submitted the account requests. We are working on that, and for sure we'll be sending you the activation email within the next day or so.
All right. Thanks, Junaid. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Have a super day, and join us again sometime. Take care.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Mike. Bye-bye.